Howdy y'all, NESHY Nick Anktel here, with the deck that I took to the remote duel tournament. Wanted to show this off to you guys. This is kind of the updated Ultimate Crystal Magic deck profile from a couple months ago with triple Conclave, triple Ultimate Crystal Magic, so it's a lot more trap heavy. Just kind of wanted to show it off to you guys. Not running Dragoon or anything, this is Rainbow NEOS. If I'm being honest, I didn't do very well in the tournament. I think a lot of it just has to do with, this is a 50 card deck, so didn't want to draw any of the bad Crystal Beasts. And it did what it was supposed to do, but what it's supposed to do isn't very good, if that makes sense. So triple Sapphire Pegasus, 2 Ruby, and then 1 of each of the rest of them as our Crystal Beast lineup. So these, obviously, kind of what you want to run for an Ultimate Crystal Magic build. 3 Pegasus and then 1 of every one, but I wanted to run 2 Ruby just as extra name for either Bond or maybe late game Bond after you resolve Ultimate Crystal Magic, or just sometimes you just need that extra name just to resolve Ultimate Crystal Magic in case one name gets banished or something. But this was the Crystal Beast lineup. I think everyone should run this if they're doing Ultimate Crystal Magic until Zenith comes out, obviously. And then for hand traps, we're running pretty impactful hand traps. 3 Droll, 3 Ash, 3 Nibiru. Ash honestly isn't super impactful. That could be something else. Maybe Cyframe Gear Gamma. That's a little bit more impactful than Ash Blossom. But this hand trap lineup was good. These Nibirus should be Phantasmes, honestly, because it just hits a little bit more. We want to turbo back the bricks, but I didn't have my Phantasmes at the time when I entered the tournament. And then other hand traps, we're playing triple Infip. And then we're also running 1 Rainbow Dragon and 1 Elemental Hero NEOS. So we're running Rainbow NEOS. All you need really is 1 of each. You don't really want to draw into them, obviously, and you can shuffle them back with that Gusto Emerald, which we're also playing in the extra deck. 3 NEOS Fusion, definitely. It's such a good power card when you're trying to push and break boards. Just really applies a lot of pressure, because even with just the 1 of Rainbow Dragon and the 1 Elemental Hero NEOS, it's still good to have 3 of these, Even if you open 2, that's fine. You can discard 1, and then that's extra protection for the Rainbow NEOS, right? Definitely one of the best cards in this deck. 3 Crystal Bond, 3 Crystal Promise, and then 1 Beacon, 1 Blessing for a Crystal Beast toolbox, or a Crystal Spell toolbox. We're also running triple Conclave, so that we could search off of Rainbow Bridge. But honestly, this is alright. And obviously you could search Ultimate Crystal Magic, but you would never really want to search Ultimate Crystal Magic. But yeah, this lineup was okay. It was really good. I don't know what I'm saying. Triple Bond, triple Promise, definitely must have. Same with the triple Bridge. And the Crystal Blessing is really here just so you could have another name in case one of them goes to the graveyard prematurely for the Ultimate Crystal Magic. You can theoretically search for Crystal Blessing and bring it back. I didn't do that during the tournament, but that has come up on just regular dueling book play. Crystal Beacon I don't like really at all. I think a lot of you know that. And this never came up during the entire tournament. I think I'm going to cut it again. It's cool as a one-of if you're trying to search it out. I wouldn't play 3, especially in a deck like this where you're trying to keep everything in the deck and you really just want to put everything in the grave off of Ultimate Crystal Magic. So this is very cuttable for sure, and I don't think I would play Beacon in this build moving forward, but yeah, this is a good toolbox for Crystal Beasts, the Crystal Spell toolbox. I don't think that's really changing anytime soon. 3 Ultimate Crystal Magic. This is basically our win condition, along with NEOS Fusion, obviously. Then we have 3 Trap Trick and 3 Infinite Impermanence. So this searches out Ultimate Crystal Magic when your opponent attacks your Crystal Beast. You can activate Trap Trick on attack declaration, and then set the ultimate crystal magic, and by that point it's too late. They can't redeclare or anything because the monsters on the field didn't change. So it's just a neat little way to search it out, because like without telegraphing it to your opponent, right? If you activate Rainbow Bridge and then search out ultimate crystal magic, they're gonna be like, what the heck is that? They're gonna read it. Oh, if a crystal beast is destroyed by battle, do something insane. Alright, I just won't destroy a crystal beast by battle, or I'll just pop that card before it resolves. So Trap Trick is just an awesome way to play with ultimate crystal magic. It's definitely a must-have in a UCM deck. And then you could also use Imperm as kind of a toolbox for Trap Trick. So that's another reason why Imperm is pretty good in this deck. I did that a couple times in the tournament actually. I searched Imperm off Trap Trick. But then we also are playing 3 Psalm Strike. Now, realistically, this Psalm Strike would be Ice Dragon's Prison for sure. Like, Psalm Strike is a really good card, but Ice Dragon's Prison is just insane. I just don't have them. But if you're going to play this deck, I'd definitely play Ice Dragon. You could bring it in off Trap Trick. But Strike is a decent replacement, like substitute, if you don't have that. But that's a pretty good trap lineup. Like, Ice Dragon's Prison is just so good against like Dino and Invoked, and like it's just kind of insane because Dino's a really good matchup against this deck because it doesn't really destroy things by battle, and it's just hard to interact with them with Miscellaneous Source. 3 Crystal Conclave, very good card, like staple 3 of in a trap deck like this. It did come up in the tournament where I didn't have any Crystal Beasts, but I did have this, and then I top decked a Ruby for turn, and so I'm like, alright, normal summon Ruby, set Conclave pass. No, I had the Conclave already set, so I drew the Ruby for turn, and the Conclave was already set, so I just normal summon Ruby, attack, flip up Conclave. That's Pegasus access right there. So Conclave just being like another way to search Pegasus if you have a Crystal Beast with you, it just gives it way more utility and versatility. Just like all around such a good card, like an A tier card for sure for Crystal Beast. We'll move on to the extra deck now. For fusions, we're playing Rainbow Overdragon and Rainbow NEOS. You probably can't see this because it's pretty old. Yeah, there he is. Oh, that's pretty nice. Shoutouts to Tony for lending this to me when NEOS Fusion came out. It was awesome. And then for the rest of the fusions, we are playing Waking the Dragon in the side deck, which is pretty amazing off of Trap Trick. So Last Warrior and Nichiria Exterio. You could, if you only have room for one, if you want to play something else, you can cut the Nichiria Exterio realistically. But yeah, just good Waking the Dragon options. And then we're also playing a rank 4 package, Baguska, Dweller, Tornado Dragon, Utopia the Lightning, and Daigusto Emerald. Just floodgates right here for these 2. Stop your opponent during their turn. If you're trying to make a rank 4 turn 1. Tornado Dragon is amazing utility, way to get rid of floodgates. Utopia the Lightning beats over Dragoon and just deals a whole lot of damage. And Daigusto Emerald shuffles back your NEOS Fusion targets for free and then gives you a card. So you're able to activate NEOS Fusion again. It's kind of cool if you can shuffle back the targets and then draw NEOS Fusion off of the draw. And then also, if you really want to like be consistent and push for damage, you could summon NEOS from your graveyard. Does it have to be in defense? Yeah, target one non-effect monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So it doesn't have to be in defense, so you could summon Elmatohira NEOS in attack mode if you want to get some damage in, if you're running into time, I guess. For links, we're on Verte Anaconda, IP Masquerena, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn, and Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. I don't have access code Talker, so Avermax is just a nice little replacement, and it's cool if you get IP Avermax, and then he's almost indestructible. IP Unicorn, obviously good if you want to make a disruption during your opponent's turn. Good utility, I don't think I need to explain Phoenix, and then Verte Anaconda for NEOS Fusion. Such an amazing card, honestly. I don't know if it'll get banned ever. Probably if something crazy comes out, but I don't know, it's one of those cards where you feel like it should get banned, but it's also... it's tough to say. We're gonna go to the extra deck now. The extra deck was pretty awesome. I'm pretty bad at building extra decks, so shout out to Ryan for helping me with this. Shout outs to Ryan Levine, obviously, for helping me out with this deck in general. Go follow Duelist Academy if you haven't already. We're running the artifact package, so triple Lancia, 1 Scythe. Like I said, Dino's a hard matchup, so Lancia is really just for Dino. And Sanctum, we're only playing 2 because we're playing Trap Trick. Sanctum Scythe just ends your opponent's turn, so it's just always a blowout whenever you're able to get it off. One-ofs, we're running the Power One-ofs, Pankratops, Feather Duster, and we're not running the Red Reboot, unfortunately, but we're all running Triple Cosmic Cyclone. So this is our back row removal. Pankratops, one of the best cards in the game. And then we're also running 2 Waking the Dragon, like I mentioned earlier. It's cool if you do Trap Trick, like if you have Trap Trick set, your opponent activates Lightning Storm or Feather Duster, you Trap Trick and then set Waking, and then they just crap their pants. And then we're also playing 2 Witch's Strike. So this card is interesting. This didn't come up in the tournament for me, personally, but in theory, if your opponent negates one of your cards, you can chain Trap Trick, and then set Witch's Strike, and then pretty much end their turn. Or win the game, actually. This just wins the game, straight up. So it's just a cool little card that you can get off Trap Trick. Like, we have a little Trap Trick toolbox in our side deck. Trap Trick DLC, as Ryan calls it. But yeah, that's the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of an update for Ultimate Crystal Magic. And it's been awesome seeing all the new support come out from you guys for my channel. And just like being here on the journey watching me grow. It's really sweet seeing you guys come out, but I guess for the deck moving forward, I wouldn't play an Ultimate Crystal Magic deck moving forward if I'm trying to do well in an event with Crystal Beast. I know that's kind of an oxymoron, do well in an event with Crystal Beast, but I would want to play the Mech Knight variant for sure. When Zenith comes out, this deck gets a huge buff because you get to search off the Rainbow Dragon, and you can actually use Crystal Master as their normal summon because you could search Crystal Bond, and then Zenith gives you that Crystal Beast monster on field. So I'm looking forward to what this deck does in the future, but yeah, whatever happens, hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Topaz Tiger, he a known fighter, like the Cobalt Eagle, I'ma fly higher, hit you in the back just like Amethyst Cat, I'm like Zenith coming down with every single attack.
I would argue he's advanced Crystal Beast more than anyone else has ever done in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh!